What's going on, people? I'm making this video for a couple things. The main reason is it's going to be a top 10, my 10 favorite shoes in my collection. Shout out to systemsyko. Dude's funny as hell. He's a cool dude. He did his, I don't even know how long ago it was now. But it got me thinking of like what 10 shoes, what 10 pairs of shoes I have that I like the most. Only 2 of them are limited. This is gonna be long. I'm gonna try to keep it to under 15 minutes. I'm sorry if it's long. If you want to watch it, watch it. If not, hey, I don't mind watching videos that are long. You know, Jumpman's videos normally are like 9-10 minutes, so I'll try to get through it quick. Shout out to Sneak Warhead for that giveaway for 100 subscribers. And let me explain why he won. The first dude, Juice Ray, I couldn't get a hold of you. And then second, Mr. Monstar 4123. You didn't answer the last question right. You just put Golden State. I asked who Penny was drafted by, and explain the situation of how he ended up where he ended up. Sneak Warhead got that right. Penny Hardaway was drafted by the Golden State Warriors in '93, but traded to Orlando Magic for Chris Webber and first-round draft picks. So, first, I want to start with this. My man RPV, Roberto from Spain. Looked out. I ended up paying about $1.70 for these, which is Spain retail. But in my opinion, I really needed to have them because I think it's the best shoe, period, of the 8 or 9 pairs in the Galaxy pack. Let me see what this looks like. Again, that's just my opinion, but there you go. Galaxy KDs. These shoes are ridiculous. It's the best KD next to the Nerf, in my opinion. Better than the year to Dragons, the Weathermans. The detailing on this is insane. The sole glows. The sole glows in the daylight, which is amazing in itself. I like that the KD logo is stitched in on the back. But yeah, good looking out, RPV. Roberto, thanks for that. It took forever to get here from Spain. Just got here today. But oh well, it is what it is, right? First pair. I try to put these in order as best as I felt. This is the 10th best pair, my 10th favorite pair that I have. I only like 2 models of the Griffeys. I don't like a lot of the newer ones because they're new. They weren't around back then. The Griffey Max 1, the Griffey Max 2, they're the only ones I really like. And only the home and away colorways in each one. I had these when I was little. Played Pop Warner. Played Pop Warner baseball with these cleats in these. So they got a special connection. Like, I mean, most of my shoes that are originals or OG colorways, Bo Jackson's, 90s. A lot of these J's in here have some kind of connection. You know, I don't just buy them because they're cool. The sneaker thing, sneaker thing nowadays seems to be it's just something that's cool. Over here, this is my 9th favorite shoe. Retro card. Black and red 13s. These, I had these. I was a junior or a sophomore in high school, and I played ball in these. My parents wouldn't get me every colorway. Like, I was lucky to be able to get one colorway, per year. And that's back when they were like school shoes and shit. Like, I couldn't wear them. I couldn't just take these and run them around. Like, I had to like put on beaters and shit when I got home from school. But how I got these was, and all the old colorways, like I got the He Got Games first, and then I got these and the varsities. I would wait for the new colorway to come out, and then I would like fuck something up with the stitching, and bring it back to Foot Locker and be like, oh, well, this came apart. And back then they wouldn't even question it. They would just give you another pair. But they would say, oh, well, we don't have that color, but we have the new one. So I'd be like, oh, really? And get the new colorway. But yeah, Bread 13s. I know they're a lot of people's favorites. One of their favorites, anyway. My 8th favorite shoe, LeBron 9. LeBron 9 Chinas. Out of all the colorways, I think this is the craziest. It works so perfect, and it's not super loud. Like, you just put those, I guess they're total orange. Put the total orange laces in there, and it just gives you that perfect amount of loud without being too crazy like the Galaxies or the Big Bangs. But I hated this shoe at first. Just the way this comes up here, the top of the stability wing, just the way that it looked here. Then it was real low back here. But as soon as the Canyon came out, I just saw how they look with the different color blockings and stuff. This was something I camped out for this one about 4 or 5 hours, which isn't bad, but just the way the inside looks. These things are dope. Yeah, there's only 2 of all these pairs. There's only 2 that are limited. This was one. Pair of 7. I'll start going through this a little quicker. Pair of 7, and they're not fake. You see this sticker here. A couple people wanted to say they're fake, but I mean, whatever. Like, whatever. Like, you see the Do Not Launch sticker from Foot Action. Retro card. These bad boys. Yeah. These are one of my favorites. I had the originals in '95. This is actually like my 3rd pair of 01s. I lost a pair when I was running around acting like a fool. I used to, sell drugs and shit, and because it was like, I don't know, the easy way to make money. And I lost a bunch of pairs of 11s and shit when I lost my apartment back then. And like with these, I still remember everything about the day that I went to get them. Like, no waiting in line. The worst I had to do back then was be at the mall within the hour, and that's only because I'm a 13. And even back then, they didn't have a lot of 13s when they would get their size runs. So, yeah. I remember stopping at McDonald's and getting an egg muffin, and seeing my boy and going to the mall and getting them. And Like, this is the sixth favorite pair. This is how the shout outs to Running Wolf. Running Wolf 1980. Yeah, this is my original tag from the bread fours, OG bread fours. They came with this real thin, like here, white cement fours. What can be said, a lot of people hate on them because of the leather, because of the color difference. Of course, they don't look like the 99 color, but they look closer to the OG color, which is more important to me than looking closer to a retro color. Wore these. This is my undead stock pair. I just picked up a dead stock pair yesterday. Wore them 3 times. Not a crease in sight, so I like the tougher leather. It's still genuine leather. It's not a top grade leather, of course, but it's not fake leather like people want to call it. I like the tongue height. I like that they went back to the original silhouette, the higher tongue. I don't remember these as much as some of the other ones because I was only 7 or 8 when I had these. But I mean, it's a classic colorway. I mean, even if you don't like fours a lot, just in my opinion, I don't think you could like Jordans and not have this. Even if you're not gonna wear it. I mean. This is pair 5. Let me just check on how much time I'm at. I'm already at like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try to speed this up. This is pair 5. Got these in 2003. Black and red 12s. You may not be able to tell because of how I take care of my shit, but I've wore these a good 20-30 times. And you look at the sole, they're still nice and shiny. Because I use the Armor All wipes. You know, I clean them every time I take them off, but every other time I'll hit it with the Armor All. And it protects the rubber from oxidation and you know, all that good shit. So it keeps it nice and shiny, nice and smooth, nice and fresh. Definitely one of my favorites. I don't think I had this colorway, originals. I had the Taxis, and I think the Obsidians. No, the playoffs. I had the Taxis in the playoffs. This one here, this is the other limited pair. There's really nothing. I don't remember having these when I was younger, because I was only maybe 5. But my dad played college ball for Temple, Division I, of course. So he was into basketball. So all the kicks I wore when I was little were basketball shoes, Jordans. He's a huge Jordan fan. There's really nothing else that can be said about it. This colorway. I'm not a huge fan of the ones, just because, you know, bigger sizes, they look big. For some reason, this doesn't look that big, and these are 14 actually. There's only 3 colorways of the ones I'd actually wear. These, the ones with the white, the red and white with a little bit of black, and the royal ones, the black and royal. They're pretty dope too. But I mean, what else can be said about just this shoe? Not even like this model. I mean, the Band 1, just this colorway in general. You know, OG, 01, just this colorway is just. I mean, the quality on this is just like stupendous. Like, yeah. Imagine if was it Converse or Adidas? Imagine if Adidas would have gave Mike what he wanted. Mike wanted his own signature shoe. They didn't want to give it to him. So shout outs to David Falk. Mike's agent. A lot of you don't know that. But shout out to David Falk for getting that deal done with Nike and bringing us all this crazy shit and having him meet up with Tinker. Another one. Like I said, most of this shit isn't limited. It's just what I like the best. Most of I like a lot of the limited shit that I have. A great deal, but when it comes to the reason why I collect shoes and I wear all my shit, but the reason why I have a lot of shoes is the memories. It's not, again, it's not to be cool. It's not because it's what's in. It's the memories and the design. Like, this is a piece of art. Like, I mean, what else can you say about the Black Cement 3? Like, got 2 left, almost done. Number 2 might be kind of strange to you with what I've shown, but playoff 13s. The playoff in general is one of my top 2, or the 13 in general is one of my top 2 models altogether. Just something about it, just that look of the Panther and what it was designed after, and the comfort, and just this shoe in general is just so dope. Playoff 13s. If anybody has a pair of size 12 or 13, he got game 13s. I'm looking to try to find one of them. They could be worn, but not look like they're worn, or at least look like they're worn very minimal. That's the only colorway I don't have as far as originals go. And as you can see from what I just did, this is my number 1 shoe. Air Jordan 11 Concord. Or as me and everybody I know that used to call it, the Air Jordan 11 patent leathers. They weren't called Concords back then, even though they had the Concord in it. They were called patent leathers. Like, nobody called them Concords till like 2001. But I had OGs. This was my junior high shoe in ball. Me and my boy Ephraim, we were the first 2 to have them. Like, dudes that didn't know were like talking shit, like, oh, look at your moon boots and, you know, all that good shit. But but yeah, a lot of people don't know. Like, some of the younger people like to bitch, you know, and say, oh, the quality and the quality this, the quality that, the OG quality is this, and the new shit is that. If you don't know, don't talk about it. Like, because like these things, like the OGs in '95, they had so many issues. Like, if you got the carbon fiber plate wet, over time the fibers would start to unravel and fall apart. Like, right here and right here, after like 1 or 2 wears would crease and the top layer would start peeling off. Like, I don't know if you know, like, this is all black. Now, before you look at the OGs, they had that white line over the top of the where the cut is. You can see where the black is on top, and then where that white part is, it's like a white, and you can see like it's like an off grayish color. Well, it was just this top layer of patent. So like, once you wore it once or twice, it would start peeling and just cracking off, just straight cracking off. I had to return these 3 or 4 times to where I bought them at Sports Authority in Morrisville, New Jersey, by the Morristown Mall, Morristown, New Jersey. Yeah, I had to return these 3 or 4 times, but I originally missed the 01s. I didn't even know these were coming out until I saw the 112 video. It's over now, and they were all dancing with the fucking Concords on. And then I realized I was too late for them. But then I found out the breads were coming out a little later. Because these came out October 25th, 2000, I'm sorry. But ended up getting them. They're actually a pair of beaters now. I got 01 Concord beaters that I leave in my car in case I get caught in the rain or something. I need a pair of beaters to kick off a pair of good shit. But yeah, that's my that's my top, or not. That's my favorite 10 shoes in my collection. Sorry it's too long, but yeah, that's about it. Let me know what your favorite shoes are. The favorite 5 shoes you have. Like I said, it doesn't have to be limited. It's not about that. Like, I mean, I have limited shit. Doernbechers. What else? Quad 54s. You got bins. Like, but it's about, to me, it's about the connection you have to the shoes that you want to wear the most, and when you just see them, it's just like, wow. It's like a flashback from a movie. Like, so J-Star, shout out J-Star 25 again. Running Wolf 1980. Check their videos out. They got great videos. Check out Running Wolf's. I can't remember the name of the website. Wolf Den and Kicks. Running Wolf. Him and his man's website. I forget his man's name. James Melton, I think. Hit him up. He's got shoes. What else? J-Star's videos. Systemsyko, funny ass dude. And shout out to the troll dudes that run around and talk shit on people's pages. That's what's up. Keep doing what you're doing. Like Running Wolf, I find this shit hilarious. Like, what you're doing isn't gonna stop me from helping people. You know what I'm saying? I help plenty of people. They know who they are. Like, I don't get 40 pairs of. I didn't have 40 pairs of white cements and charged $300. I charged $190 shipped. $193 if you're on the West Coast. Like, nobody had a cheaper price than me. Concords, I charged $230 shipped. I paid $200. Everybody's receipt said $200. That's what I got charged. When everybody else wanted $290 for a pre-order. I'm gonna make a little.